spend 24 hours in a room covered in glue, and you win $20,000. Sounds easy? Not when everything is sticky. The bed, the walls, the ceiling, even the fridge. The second Annie walks in, her shoes get stuck to the floor, and that's just the beginning. To decide what happens next, she has to throw darts. Her first dart, take off your shoes. The moment her bare feet touch the floor, they stick instantly. Now she can barely move, like she can't even keep her balance. She just wants to sit down and rest. Big mistake. The second she sits in the chair, she gets stuck there too. She has to rip herself free, and before she can recover, it's time for the second dart. Punishment or reward? The answer is brutal. 10 sit-ups on a floor covered in glue. It's basically torture. By the time Annie finishes, her abs are burning, her whole body is sore, and nearly an hour is already gone. Now she's exhausted and thirsty. She heads for the fridge, hoping for water. But when she opens it, even the bottles are covered in glue. Once she grabs one, it won't come off her hand. At this point, Annie can only laugh at her own misery. No water? Fine. At least she won't need the bathroom, because the toilet and toilet paper are covered in glue too. But before she can even process that, she hits another punishment. A bucket of pink glue from the ceiling. Splat. It dumps right onto her head. The only thing she still had that was clean, her hair, is done for. Then finally, her luck changes. The next dart gives her a 1 square meter glue-free zone. It's tiny, but at least now she has one place to breathe, and somehow that starts a lucky streak. Next, she gets lubricant and a punching bag. She rubs the lubricant on her hands, and for the first time, they stop sticking. Then she puts some on her feet too, but it doesn't last. After just a few steps, her feet are stuck all over again. Frustrated, she turns around and starts punching the bag. Finally, night falls, but then she looks at the bed, still covered in glue, and that's when Annie realizes she's not sleeping tonight. She barely closes her eyes the entire night. When morning finally comes, the challenge enters its final phase. One last dart, flour drop. Now Annie is covered in glue, flour, sweat, and total despair. So she stops caring. She grabs a book, sticks it to the wall, and just stands there reading like she's completely given up. Only 2 hours left. Then the producers add one final challenge. She has to put on a blindfold and dodge 3 incoming water bags. If she succeeds, the challenge ends early. And somehow, Annie dodges all 3. Just like that, she finally escapes the glue room and wins $20,000. Honestly, she earned every dollar.